Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to solve the Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Well, it may seem a bit difficult in the beginning, but if you will watch this video a few times, then I'm sure that you can master this skill. So the method with which we are going to solve the Rubik's Cube is known as classic Pokemon method. As you can see over here, classic Pokemon method. So the procedure in which we will be going on is first I will show you the naming of the pieces. Then I will explain to you a few formulas which we will be requiring during the blindfolding process. Then I will explain to you the concept of buffer. Then I will show you the placement of pieces, and finally some memorization skills. Okay, so we will begin with naming. Well, in basically naming, one thing you need to specify is the side which you choose as your front side and the top side. For example, I choose orange as my front side, yellow as my top side, and white as my bottom side. Okay, so for example, someone will ask you, which piece is this? You will say, all right, this is a piece which yellow and red. Well, that's not a great way. I will tell you a way. For example, this can be named as O1, orange 1, O2, O3, O4, O5, O6, O7, O8, and O9. Similarly, Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5, Y6, Y7, Y8, Y9. Here W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, W6, W7, W8, W9. Then over here we have G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6, G7, G8, G9. Okay, after that you have over here B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8, B9. Then you have finally this R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7, R8, R9. See, now if someone will ask you which piece is this, you will say okay, it is B8. Then which piece is this? This is W4. Then if someone will ask you where is R8, you can say of course over here is R8. Then someone will ask you where is W4. Of course here is this is W4. See, and this will also be great for you for memorization, and I will talk about that thing later. And one thing you need to know is you should be specifically knowing about the positioning of the pieces, because once you are familiar with the pieces you will know exactly where to. For example, tell you I need to take Y1 to Y8, for example. So I need to take for Y2 to Y8, so I know I need to take this one over here. Or for example O1 to O9, so I have to take this piece over here. So that's the concept of naming. Alright, now we have some basic formulas. The first formula is known as T-perm. Well, in T-perm, you use this formula to interchange these two pieces and these two edges. So it follows as R, U, R hash, U hash, R hash, F, R2, U hash, R hash, U hash, R, U, R hash, F hash. So as you can see, I have interchanged these two corners and these two edges. See? Alright. Then the next formula we have is known as J-perm. In J-perm, you interchange these two corners and these two edges. So it goes as R, U2, R hash, U hash, R, U2, L hash, U, R hash, U hash, L. See, so I have interchanged these two corners and these two edges. Alright, the next formula is Y-perm. In Y-perm, basically you interchange these two corners and these two edges. So it basically goes as F, R, U hash, R hash, U hash, R, U, R hash, F hash, R, U, R hash, U hash, R hash, F, R, F hash. So as you can see, I have interchanged these two pieces, this one and these two. So basically if you remove as you must have noticed, I have added a F in beginning and F hash at the end. So if you eliminate those two moves, then it will go somewhat like, in which you will interchange these. For example, I will just show you the situation. Means if you take out the first F, then perform the remaining move, then it will interchange these two pieces. Nothing different over here, and instead of interchanging these two pieces, it will interchange this piece and this piece. So the formula, the Y-perm which we are going to use follows as R U hash R hash U hash R U R hash F hash R U R hash U hash R hash F R. So as you can see, I've interchanged these two pieces and these two edges. Alright, so those are the formulas which we are going to be using in the concept of blindfolding. Alright, now moving on the concept of buffer. For example, I have a situation over here. As you can see, at the first place I have the orange pen, then the green pen, then a blue pen, and finally a black pen. So just memorize this order: orange, green, blue, black. Orange, green, blue, black. Alright, orange, green, blue, black. Now let me just shuffle up these places. Alright, so I've shuffled up these pieces. Now I have a situation in which I have green, blue, orange and black. So I will ask you now, just unshuffle it. So you remember, of course I have orange at the beginning, so I will put orange over here, followed by green, then blue and then black. Alright, I've unshuffled it. Okay, but I will show you the concept of buffer, how it can be applied over here. Alright, so the situation we were having over here. Alright, so this was the situation we were having over here. Now for example, let's consider that one position will be stayed as it is, and the piece which we have to bring over somewhere else, we'll bring it over there. For example, I consider this place as stationary, means it will not move. So which pen do we have over here? Green. But where was green? Green should be in the second position, because it was orange, green, blue, black. So green should be in the second position. So let's just interchange these two pens. Alright, so now green is in its position, so we'll not just do anything about it. Okay, next, now we have in this position, first position, we have blue. So where was actually blue piece? Blue piece was in the third position, so we'll just interchange blue and orange. See, and now as you can see, we have unshuffled. So this position we are keeping stationary, and the piece, a pen which we have to bring to its original position, we are bringing it over here. So this acts as our buffer. This is our buffer. So let's apply this method in the cube. Alright, so I have the cube over here. As you can see, this is white green piece, so it needs to be over here. And here I have green yellow, which needs to be over here, and blue yellow, this needs to be here. Okay, so now you will be expecting how we are going to do this. Okay, so here we will consider the buffer situation. The buffer situation, as I told you, one piece should be stationary. So let's consider this piece as stationary, means whichever piece we need to solve, we'll bring over here. Alright, so which piece do we have over here? White green. As you can see, this position is Y6, and we need to bring this over to here, W4. Alright, so we need to interchange these two pieces. Well, how are we going to do that? As I have told you, T-perm, in which we interchange these two pieces, means in which we interchange these two pieces and these two pieces. So how about bringing this piece over here, so that we can interchange these two pieces? Alright, so you must be thinking, how can we bring W4 over here? It's just simple. If you rotate this thing twice, we can bring this piece over here. Did you see? By L2. So this move which we are doing is known as setup move, which needs to be undone at the end. As you can see, I am doing the setup mode L2. Now I have these two pieces over here. Now I can bring this piece over here. So for that, T-perm. And now undo the setup move L2. So as you can see, we have this piece over here. Similarly, now as you can see, I need to interchange this piece and this piece. Now I need to bring this piece over to Y4. As you can see, it's yellow and green, it needs to be here. But as you can see, it's already in the specific position, so no need for a setup mode. So we can interchange these two pieces. As you can see, this we have interchanged. So this is the basic concept of buffer. So now we will move on to the placement of pieces, and in the placement of pieces, first we will have the edge placement.